code day, but I'm gonna record this anyway. So today I was having a conversation with one of my closest friends, and we had fallen out at some point in life because of a small misunderstanding. But the type of friendship that we hold today is pretty much something to cherish. It brings me to the point of asking if you ever notice how sometimes a real apology from either party doesn't come in words. There are moments where sorry is never said out loud, if you don't know, but you feel it. You feel it in how someone starts showing up again eventually in life. The way they talk to you softens, that sense of defensiveness drops, and the effort gradually returns. And you realize the apology already happened long before the word did. It took me a while to understand this until now. I used to think an apology meant a sentence. I'm sorry for what I did. Please forgive me. But you see, life always doesn't work that neatly when you think about it. Some people aren't good with words. Some feel ashamed. Some don't even know how to articulate what they realized. And some only know how to communicate through action. I've seen apologies and change behavior. In shorter tempers that suddenly become patience. People don't blow up anymore. The small gestures that come in, they'll be checking in, showing up, listening. Something that they never actually did, but this time they'll be listening without any interruption. And it's so subtle, It's quiet, but it's real because you feel it. And honestly, those unspoken apologies sometimes they feel more sincere than polished ones, where somebody is like, oh, I'm going to be the big person, right? I'm not saying it's like that, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Because it's one thing to say sorry and another to actually adjust the thing that caused the hurt. That doesn't mean we ignore harm or pretend that words don't matter. But I've reached a point where I pay more attention to the shift than the speech. Some people apologize through respect that wasn't there before, awareness they didn't have, patience they didn't practice, boundaries they now honor. And you see it, not because they announce it, but because they start treating you and the situation differently. I think that's where reconciliation really begins. Not in grand gestures, not in dramatic declarations, but in the quiet acknowledgement that something needed to change and the willingness actually to change it. And sometimes the most genuine apology is, I'm showing up better than I did before. No speeches, no promises, just effort. Not everyone can say sorry with words, but the ones who mean it, you notice it in how they move now. And whether you accept it or not, that part is yours. Sometimes the apology isn't spoken, it's lived.